G'day there, John Canny here. Well, I recently was fortunate enough to be able to go down and meet up with a number of members of the Queensland Ineos 4x4 Club. They had a bit of a coffee meet up at one of the dealers down here, which is Expedition HQ. So I had a good chance to have a look at what a number of people are doing to build or change or modify or add to their Ineos Grenadiers. And there's some great vehicles we had a look at there, so I'm just going to give you a quick peek at those and also have a look at what's available in the way of accessories in Australia for Ineos Grenadiers. And there's lots of them. So here we go, let's have a look at all these wonderful cars. Well, I've arrived here at Expedition HQ or SLRV, one of the bigger Ineos Grenadier dealers in Queensland, and we're going to have a bit of a coffee meet up with a whole lot of Grenadier people here this morning. So, got every shape and size, every combination that you could possibly want here, every light combination. Oh, there's a nice one. Oh, that's mine. Okay. So just having a look at Rob's car here, and he's made a few little modifications. First thing is he's had the IBAC spring lift, and that takes it up about 35 mil, doesn't it, Rob?
Yes.
Yep. And you've got the method wheels, and you've got the Yokohama mud tyres. What size are they?
They're 295s.
295s, yeah. It just, I'll just close this door for a second. It just gives it a really nice look. But I see you've got the black sheep rock sliders on there, and up the top, what have you got up there?
So that's the Grenex backbone with a Pioneer platform. Right.
But that is a really neat setup. And the lights, let's have a look at these lights around here. They look fantastic. So what have we got there?
So they're ARB Natro Quattros. Yep. And the whole idea was I wanted to set them down slightly so I could still utilise the platform if I needed.
And we've got the light guards, the crash pad. That actually looks relatively neat.
It's really neat, and I've got the storage underneath there, and that's got my recovery gear in there, and I've also got my the jack.
How easy is it to get to you?
Literally under this. Yeah. And that just folds back. So.
Their gear is pretty good too. They're a little Australian company. I know that not all of their stuff is made in Australia, but a lot of it is. But what I don't like on the back is these big daggy bags hanging down. That's why I've always resisted.
So this one's got you can use the small bag.
For rubbish, yeah.
Or you can put your max tracks.
Yeah, keep it nice and tidy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. We've got a quartermaster here. Very nice indeed. So Grenadiers, Grenadiers, Grenadiers. Everywhere you look, Grenadiers. Quartermaster. Tech light bar, the Tech roof rack, tracks, and of course beautiful clever shade. So, g'day, how are you? Good. So this is your quartermaster. What have you done to it? I can see you've got a lift.
33s.
Yeah, got 33s. You've got the laser light conversion on the grille.
And on the side.
Ah, and on the side. On the back, you Norwell tray and canopy. Oop. The tray is excellent but very heavy, but beautiful car, no doubt. You've got the laser lights up there. Got a fridge around there. Yep. I'll come around. How do you find the suspension?
Good.
Good, yeah. Worthwhile upgrade? For sure.
And the sliders, they work.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, excellent. Oh, it's a great car. Thank you for showing me. Look at this, the red and the black, the laser light conversion on the headlights and the side lights, the laser lights. How are you? Good. Wow, we got lights everywhere on this one. Got the laser light conversion on the front. We got up the top and down the side. Doesn't it look good too? Also with the lift and the bigger tyres. G'day, how are you?
Good morning.
Good, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Car's looking great.
Oh, I would have washed it if I didn't think it was 80% chance of rain today.
Yeah, well, that's right. The day's not over yet.
Yeah.
You've really got the laser light set up on this one?
Yes.
So just tell me about the lights.
Well, this is the laser integrated.
Yep.
The Elite lights, but they're wired to the switch, so I use these as a replacement for the ones that came on the vehicle.
Yes.
They put a very good light output, and there's no hard spots on the light. They just kind of fade out into the end.
Right.
That's why I really like them. And then of course these are...
Was it, just before we get off that, was that an easy conversion?
It was. It came with these printed parts here. You do have to cut up 2 sections of your grill, but the screws here make it strong again. And it integrates perfectly.
So it was just a plug and play basically, was it?
This setup, it does have a plug and play, but I did an alternate wiring to the OEM switch, the overhead console.
Yep.
So it was a little bit more involved.
Well, we got out. What else have we got in the front here?
So these are the Elite lights. I've actually put those, paralleled them together and rewired them to the battery because they're 50.
Yeah, it's not enough of that 25 that. Yeah.
And so those work on an independent switch. These work on an independent switch. Yep. And then the ones on the side are kind of like the camp lights. Those work on the other independent switch. So everything's wired to the Grenadier's wiring.
Well, you must light up the track with
I'm
those.
afraid of the dark.
Good on you, thank you. Car looks great, and with the red, I noticed too on the side you got the light laser logo on the side. Just have a peep inside of the brown leather. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's the one option I wish they would have come with, was the brown leather.
Gee.
So I ordered it with the regular seats, and I originally intended to match the steering wheel, but this was a very like a saddle leather, and it wasn't really suited well for seats.
Yeah.
This is my setup.
Whoa, look at this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is, we call this Project Simpson.
Right.
With the Simpson in mind, so you back up everything. So that's why we have 2 fridges, and then you can slide in 40 litres worth of water in there. You know, the plastic bottles or the cardboard. Yep. And then we have our pantry. So this is still easy.
So you made your...
Yeah, this is all my design.
Yeah.
Drawer, and then we have our work table with our sink and draining board underneath.
Right. And you got the front runner, it fits the front runner boxes up there.
Yeah, so we get 4 in there and we can get 2 in there, but what we've done is we put a 110 amp hour battery at the back there.
Right.
Power supply and a pie oven, so we just plug that in there. And then we've got our wings to fill up that gap, and then our shelf that fills in that.
Yeah, you made the shelf as well?
Yeah.
Right.
Those are all mine.
Fantastic. And you got the 2 fridges?
Yeah, so that I can have a fridge and a freezer.
Yep, good idea.
We also do the fuel filter protection guard.
The fuel filter protection guard, so, underneath.
Yeah, if you haven't got the full underbody protection, this cover just covers your fuel filter guard. Is a 10-minute fit.
Right.
So that bolts, there's 2 holes in your chassis. You pop the rubber bings out, put that on, put our bolt kit through, bolt it on, done. And that protects your fuel filter.
There's a few of them getting around now. People with tyres and lights. Look, there's another combination of lights there. Got lights here, lights there. Different colour cars here again. Oh, and around the corner we've got a few more tucked, and there's some out in the street. Let's have a quick look over here at what else SLRV do. This is the heavy duty stuff. Man, look at this. Whew. right, so I'm in the showroom now of Expedition HQ, and as you can see, there's more vehicles in here, but the gear that these guys provide, everything from these fancy key rings, and we even got some blingy ones. So we'll have a look around here. If I can get Rick in here to show me all of this fabulous stuff that they make.
So I've got all the Latec stuff.
Right,
so
all
the Latec gear, all the red winch recovery gear, all the Max Trex recovery gear, which unfortunately I still haven't opened, being slack. Custom seat covers.
Love those super fit seat covers. I've got them myself.
And we've got them all Expect branded.
Yeah, well, you can't get better than those. And as I said, I've had them for about 6 or 8 months now. They've been great.
These Ultravision lights I've really become fond of, and I'm putting them on most of our vehicles.
I've got one of these on my car.
Oh, there you go.
And
yeah.
They come in different colour. They come in the bright 5700 Kelvin light, which is a really white light. I've got the 4500, which is a mixture of 47 and 4000 Kelvin cells in there. Yep. And I reckon it's bloody terrific because it's just a softer yellower colour.
Yeah.
And you don't get that bounce back as much from signs, and also it's just a bit gentler on our older eyes.
That's it, yeah.
So anyway.
So our FishTech stuff.
Yep.
And the beauty of the FishTech stuff is that you can physically take these out and turn them in any direction you want. So if you want to go beach fishing, I can turn these around to hold ladders in the opposite directions. I can lift them up and have a high mount, or I can drop them and have a low mount. I can put them in the front. I can adjust them in any position that you like at all. And that's what makes them so unique. Lock your rods in.
Yeah, look, fantastic. Will they help me catch fish? That's what I want to know.
No. We've got our new trip tent, so that's exclusive to
new trip
SLRV and Expedition HQ.
Right.
Jump in under there. You've got LED lights. You've got all.
Have a look at this.
Midget screens and everything. So,
yeah, beautiful.
Very comfortable. Lights inside, power.
Nice mattress. Nice mattress. Yeah, beautiful.
Mattress. And as you see, roof is insulated.
Yep.
Plus you've got a solar panel.
Solar panel on the top.
And roof bars, so I can still add all the Max
roof bars, beautiful.
there as well, or whatever I like. I do have a full array of the Latec stuff that has arrived, and I haven't unpacked it all yet. So you better get in quick, but you can sort of see I've got a lot of stuff in here that has not been unpacked. I've got a heap of our electric steps still.
Electric cars, electric steps. I see you got, we've got the IBAC springs around there as well for the
full array of
MSA stuff even up here. You've got method wheels, race wheels.
I've got all the Engel fridge. I've got also
Engel
range.
Dometic and Engel fridges.
Engel. I've got the National Lunar as well. All your on-tap stuff. As you can see, lots of Max Track stuff.
Look, basically if you want anything for any part of your car.
These are our twin ARB compressors that go under the passenger seat.
That's fantastic. Look at the way this is set up. And it goes in under the seat.
Yeah.
You plug in at the front. You've got a Bluetooth connection in this. I've looked endlessly at these, mate, I can tell you.
So you can you've got an app on your phone. You just set the tyre pressure and it'll compress up to whatever pressure you want, or it'll also stop when you're deflating as well.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, so I've got plenty of the ARB stuff. Yeti power packs, all your ICOM radios,
trailer
stuff, elect brake stuff, electric fuel pumps, all our pantries and jerry can holders.
Yeah, these are the pantries. Then you've got the jerry can handle, which I had a look at before.
I've got King shocks. I've got Coney shocks. I've got King with res.
These are the side panels on the side.
Plates.
Yep.
Electric fuel pumps for all our stuff. And the great part about these transfer pumps is that they're lithium battery. You charge them through a USB port in your car and whatever, and they last about 3 months.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. All the lifesaver stuff. Now this is only a small display because obviously everything's inside our factory on pallets.
Yeah, well you should look inside that factory. I can tell you, I've been in there, and that's where they make these magnificent 4-wheel drive, 6-wheel drive, whatever they are, trucks. That is just the sort of the heritage of this organisation. That's why they know so much about these Grenadiers and how to make them go.
Now these things, I love promoting these things. I've got tons and tons of this food. I've got the whole thing. So these are all made in Queensland. The company is actually owned and run by Australian military vets. And profits go back to Australian military vets.
Fantastic.
So whatever you do, don't buy anything else.
And you know, a couple of these under the bloody back seat or wherever you got them in emergency, you get stuck out there in the bush. We've got a cyclone coming here shortly. You never know where you are.
So they have 3-year shelf life. So when you're going away, I take a heap of these.
Yeah.
Ben Southall has them.
I tell you what, if I ever go away with you, can you leave the spicy Mexican beans behind, mate? Okay.
Oh, really? Yeah, yeah.
Well, we perhaps go for the coffee-infused rice pudding.
The iCamper cook set, I'll show you on the back of the car.
Yep.
And we've got a cheap version for all those people that just don't want to spend all the extra money.
Yep.
But this set here is a very, very cheap set. So you'll buy this whole set for somewhere around $120.
Yeah, well, you've got everything you need.
It all packs into itself. So everything here fits into this pot.
Look,
very similar to that.
Get some Baduri bloody
I got all the Baduri
cookers
stuff
here. I mean, they've got everything here.
Well,
so this is obviously the place where you come for your Grenadier or your Grenadier equipment. This is the little pantry unit. We've got the if you don't want the plastic fuel tank on the side, you can carry a jerry can in there. Of course, they do the upgrades as well. Suspension upgrades, the IBAC springs, method wheels, larger tyres. They're also an agent for Black Sheep, so we've got all the Black Sheep gear here as well. And clever shade, awning. These little pantry drawers are fantastic. They also supply these inbuilt kitchens. I don't think there's anything you can't get here. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that and maybe made you a bit envious, or you saw things that you might want to put on your car or you might not want to put on your car. But interesting always to have a look at what's available. So thanks again for watching, and please subscribe if you can. Just helps out getting the channel distributed a bit more. And I just wanted to make the point that I have no financial connection or interest in Expedition HQ or SLV. Okay, talk to you again soon. Bye.